Did you hear about what happened at the Louvre? How did they get through security in broad daylight? And what are they actually going to do with the stolen items? Here's what we know. The Louvre was open for just 30 minutes on Sunday. Visitors were rushing in to see the Mona Lisa or the Venus de Milo, and at this exact time, a truck was pulling up next to the museum. It was parked under a window of the Apollo Gallery, and four people walked out wearing bright yellow vests like construction workers. They leaned a mechanical ladder against the wall, and two of them climbed up. Using an angle grinder, they cut through the window, they climbed in, and they threatened the unarmed security guards. In about 4 minutes, they were cutting open glass cases with round electrical saws. They stole 8 pieces of royal jewelry, mainly from Emperor Napoleon III: crown, tiaras, necklaces. The thieves went out using the same window they climbed through, and alarms started going off. One of the thieves tried to set the truck on fire, but one of the guards stopped them. Then the thieves rode away on their scooters driven by their 2 accomplices. Police arrived minutes later, and they found 2 angle grinders, a blowtorch, gasoline, gloves, a walkie-talkie, and 1 crown that was damaged. The Louvre, once a royal fortress, welcomes over 9 million visitors every year, the most in the world, which is why the museum's director, Laurence Descartes, had to meet with the French Senate today to explain to them what happened and what went wrong. The main issue, she said, was weak perimeter protection, meaning that they didn't have surveillance in the entire museum nor the outside, so they weren't able to detect when the thieves arrived. And one of the few cameras that covers the balcony was pointing in the wrong direction. So the security system is outdated, and they do have a plan to modernize it, but it wasn't set to start until 2031. She explained that 2 years ago, their biggest worry was climate change activists, not organized crime. So is someone just gonna have this private collection in their home? No. According to Dutch art detective Arthur Brand, that only happens in movies. Oh, so are they just gonna show up on eBay? Also, no. Experts believe that by now, these items don't exist anymore. These thieves will hire an expert that's going to remove the gems and then melt the silver or the gold separately. Smaller stones that aren't easily recognizable will probably sell quickly, but the larger ones, they're trickier. Usually a professional will recut them and make them unrecognizable, and eventually they will also sell. So even though this heist was valued at around $102 million, the thieves are only going to make a fraction of that. So this wasn't a heist for recognizable art. It was a heist for raw material, the kind of crime where the cultural cost is way more than the resale value.